Hello and welcome to the second video on the TU14 update, which came out on the 26th of March 2014. We'd just like to say thank you for the great response we had on the first TU14. It's nearly got 300 views, which we didn't even think was possible. Well, compared to our other videos,
Yeah.
it's quite a bit more.
Our highest is like
Our highest
100
is,
before.
yeah,
About 100.
yeah. So thank you very much for the response. If there are any other videos you would like us to do, well, it doesn't have to be an update, anything to do with like PC Minecraft or Xbox Minecraft, anything to do with the game you want us to do, just leave it down in the comments and we will do it for you. So, so this is going to be a video just showing you through all the items and a few changes that they made and a few things they added. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the starter chest, the starting chest. They've actually changed the amount of items they put in. So in a starting chest you used to get like, I don't know, like
Aye.
wood, food and tools. Now you actually get saplings. So you can get any of the saplings. So you can start with jungle saplings, which are very useful. And you also,
Cactus.
as you can see, you can, as Lenny stated, you can start you can start with cactus. So yeah. So the second thing is the new item is emeralds. These are found in extreme hill biomes. So basically a biome with massive hills. If you mine underneath them, you'll find emeralds. I think they're about as rare as diamonds. I think that's the ore that they spawn in. So if you mine this, you'll get one emerald.
Villagers.
If you use 9 of them, you actually get an emerald block. I'll just show you what the block actually looks like. So the block actually looks like this. So it's a way of storing emeralds. So basically, you can store. So this is 9 emeralds, so you can store. So if you had a chest full of emeralds, you can turn them into blocks, and you'd have more room to store more emeralds if you had that many.
Like near for.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
another thing they've added with the emeralds, they've actually added a villager trade. You can actually trade with villagers now. So and they've added another thing with villagers. They've actually added professions with the villagers. So you get hunters, librarians, blacksmith. There's others, but I can't remember. Farmers, anything really. So this guy wants 34 paper. So if I get him, where's 34 paper? So if I just get 34 paper. I know this won't take anything out of my inventory because I'm in creative, but yeah, I think it won't anyway. It might do. Yeah, but it did actually. So I've now got an emerald that the villager gave me, and if we stand back and wait, you see these purple particles. They're on are on the villager. That means he's actually got another trade for us. So if we so now he wants 11 books. So let's where are the books gone? So let's get 11 books. Go over to the next trade, and that's another emerald, and we stand back again. We stand back again. He has another trade. Let me run that way. He has oh no, wait. Does he have another trade? Does he have another trade? I think it's actually limited to 2 trades by the looks of it. So you can get 2 trades out of every villager, which is quite good. And it's just another way of getting emeralds. So on to the next item. It's ender chests. So these are the new
I'll
things.
put
That's
my diamond
the
sword
crafting
in.
recipe. I know there's automatic crafting recipes on Minecraft Xbox, but I'm just showing you the amount of items that go into each item to craft it. So 8 obsidian and 1 eye of ender will give you an obsidian chest. An ender chest. So Lenny's put his diamond sword in, but I can't actually see his diamond sword because they are actually user specific.
Try now.
No, I can't see your I can't take your stuff out of an ender chest, by the way.
But you can put things in.
I can put things in, so if I put a feather into this one, you won't be able to see it. So go into this chest here. This chest here.
Yeah, but it teleports to each chest.
Yeah, but you can't see the feather, can you?
No.
And then I put the feather in there, and now the feather is in that one as well. And if you take the feather out of this one, it's gone in both chests, so it doesn't dupe the items. We'll show you it actually works between realms as well, so you can have an ender chest in the end, and it will teleport items and in the nether. So that's quite good.
Oh, it would be good for facing the dragon.
Yeah, it would. It depends if the dragon could destroy the ender chest though when he flew through it. That would be the only problem. So the next thing they've added with the jungle temples, which we're doing. We're on the temple subject to temples. We're actually doing a separate videos explaining and showing you the temples. They'll be coming out in the next couple of days. To do with the TU14 update. So the next thing that they've added is a tripwire hook. So that's how you that's the items that goes into crafting. So 1 iron, 1 stick, and 1 plank gives you 2 tripwire hooks, and they're used as Lenny's demonstrating. If you trip the tripwire, they send a redstone signal, and they have whatever you have wired up to it. So you can have dispensers shooting arrows like they do in temples.
Yeah, that was annoying yesterday. Found one.
Yeah. And you can have like doors, or you can have lights, as we've got it hooked up now. So the next thing is an enchanted golden apple. So golden apples were in it before, but they didn't actually have enchanted golden apples. So that's the items that go into a golden apple. So you have it's 8 blocks of gold, so it's quite expensive. And 1 apple, but if I get an enchanted golden apple, and I actually I can't eat it. So if you actually eat the golden apple, it gives you 30 seconds of regeneration 4. It gives you 5 minutes of fire protection and 5 minutes of resistance. That's the enchantments it gives you. So on to the next item that I've added. Which is an anvil. So it's 3 blocks of iron plus 4 iron ingots. It gives you an anvil, and as Lenny's using the anvil now, I'll just show you how it works. So I'll use an item we're actually getting into in a bit, which is actually a book, an enchanted book, so you can actually enchant books. But I'll get onto that later in this video. So let me just find a diamond. Where have the diamond sword gone? There's a diamond sword. So if I get a diamond sword, so if I put the diamond sword in there and the enchantment book, so that would cost me, I think that's 6 enchantment levels, or 8, I can't see really, and it gives me a diamond sword with sharpness. I can actually rename the diamond sword. So if I just put I don't know, sharp, so that will now cost me 15, and it's actually called sharp. And if I chuck this to Lenny, he can see the enchantments, and he can also see the name.
What is that?
And if Lenny chucks it back to me a minute.
That's just the one what I enchanted.
So that's the new one. So that's the new one that Lenny enchanted. It's got all of the books that you can put on it. I think you can put them on it. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think you can.
Let me. So it should be.
Yeah, but I'm about to explain something to do with the anvil. So to do with the anvil, if I grab, like, I don't know, a random item. If I grab a red mushroom, for instance, and I get an enchanted book, and I don't know, I just pick one at random. So if I put the mushroom in there and the enchanted book, I can actually enchant the red mushroom to have sharpness 5 on it. Now, I'm not sure whether it actually gives the power of sharpness 5. Probably not, considering it's a mushroom. And you can rename items. So I can just name this to red, spelled with 2 R's because I misclicked. So that is now a red mushroom with, there you are, Lenny. That's now a red mushroom with sharpness 5 on it. So yeah.
Red.
Yeah, I misclicked. So there's a few things to be. I think there's a few things to be sorted out, unless they're actually planning to leave that in, which would be pretty cool if they did. But I think they're actually planning to take it out. So the next item is a flower pot. So a flower pot is crafted with 3 clay bricks, and they're used to actually store all the plants you see here, are all the ones you can put into the plant pots. If I've missed any, just you can leave them in the comments and let other people know. But they're all the ones that I found out, basically. So yeah, the next item is cobblestone wall, and if you've watched episode 40 of the Minecraft Challenge World Series, where we actually use some of this in our graveyard that we're building. So to make cobblestone wall, you use 6 bits of cobblestone, which give you 16 cobblestone walls. So cobblestone walls look like this when they're stacked on top of each other. They're stacked up on top of each other and then joined to a block. But you can also make, like, that's a single one, and then if I get where the hell are the cobblestone? There it is. So if I get, so that's 2 like that, and then that like that. You can also make doorways out of it. So if I go like this, so I can actually make a doorway out of it, and I can actually put a door in it, which is pretty good. If I can actually find the door, there it is. So I can actually put a door in it. I mean, it doesn't exactly connect to the textures, but you can actually do that. So along the same lines as the cobblestone wall, there's actually mossy cobblestone walls, which are made by mossy cobblestone, as you probably guessed. So it's the same recipe, just with mossy cobblestone, and the mossy cobblestone wall looks like this. And you can actually use the two, so you can combine the two, so you can make parts of the wall look mouldy, or something like that, or anything you want to do really. Which is, if you saw our graveyard design, that's what we're actually going for, using both of these types. Yeah. So the next item, it's not a crafting item, but it's an item that's been added, and it caused me a bit of confusion on the last video, and someone commented in the comments. Thank you very much to that person that actually pointed it out. They've actually added a wither painting, but the wither is not in the update. Hopefully it'll be in next update, because the wither is pretty fun to fight. I mean, I've got a PC version of Minecraft, so I know I've fought the wither multiple times.
Haven't fought it.
Yeah, Lenny hasn't fought the wither. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun when Lenny fights the wither. Yeah. So.
Don't want to do this. Bye.
So the next thing is potatoes and carrots, as you see here. Did actually have some planted, but because we didn't actually light up the pet and the actual rooms they're in, they actually all died. Yeah, about that. So you get, where's the potato? Potato. So you can plant the potatoes, as Lenny's doing now, and then when you grow them, when they're fully grown, they look like, if I can actually find the bloody bone meal. There we are. So the fully grown ones look like this. So that's what they look like compared to the just growing ones. You also get baked potatoes. So if I get a piece of coal, a furnace, and a potato. So just put the coal in there and the potato in there. Just leave that to cook. Leave that to cook. Right. So when that's cooked, yep, you get a baked potato. So a potato uncooked heals. Oh my god, how many did you put in there? Bloody hell.
A stack.
Right. So a raw potato heals half of a hunger bar, and a cooked potato heals 1.5 or 2. I can't. I think it's 1.5. Onto the next
I'm
item.
not sure.
Which are along the same lines as a potato. So you find potatoes in villages. They'll be grown alongside wheat in the villager farms. So on the same lines, there's a carrot. They've added carrots. So carrots have multiple uses, as we're going to get onto. You can make a golden carrot, which is used to make night vision and invisibility potions, which are the two new potions, which we'll get onto later on.
So much problem for Tom.
Yeah, I have a slight feeling that he's going to make all the farmhands just disappear. I'll actually show you some cool effects they have on. Well, I might have to do that in a different. Well, actually, no, I can't show you because I'm peaceful. So basically, if a Enderman or a spider gets splashed with a potion of invisibility, they actually the only thing that you can see is their eyes. So that you see red eyes for the spider, and you see purple eyes for the Enderman.
I'm scared.
So yeah, they grow the same as the potatoes, and when they are fully grown, they look like this. That's what they look like compared to the just growing ones. So the next thing onto along with side with the carrot is a carrot on a stick. Now, for people that don't have the achievement, ride a pig off a cliff. If I go onto
When pigs fly.
achievements, oh yeah,
When
when
pigs
pig
fly.
fly. So when pigs fly, is use this saddle to ride a pig, and then have the pig get hurt, fall damage while riding it. Now, this item makes it even more easier because using a carrot on a stick, as Lenny's demonstrating now, you can actually tell the pig where to go.
Down that hill. Down that hill.
Yeah. So basically, if you had a carrot on a stick, you don't have the achievement. You could just basically ride a pig off a cliff. It will die by falling damage, and you'll get the achievement. That's another way of getting it. So another new food item is pumpkin pie. It's made by 1 pumpkin, 1 sugar, and 1 egg, and that's the pumpkin pie there. So onto the potions. The first potion is it nighttime by any chance? It is nighttime. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's lucky. Right, so it's nighttime, so we can actually show the effect of this potion. So night vision potion is made. I'll show you how you make it. So I've got water bottles in here, and all you need is a nether wart, as you need for the start of every potion. So we'll just wait for that to do, and that will give us awkward potions. I don't even know why they're called awkward potions, to be honest. There's probably a reason behind it, but yeah, you know.
Hey.
Right.
Yes, it's bright.
Yeah.
It's bright.
So that gives you awkward potions, no effects. So if you add a golden carrot, you will get.
Josh, can you see me?
1 second. You will get. Yeah, I can see you. You will get potions of. It does it. Potions of night vision, which last for 3 minutes. So if I drink one of these potions, go up here, I can actually see in the dark, like it was daytime. So the next potion, as Lenny's kind of demonstrating already, he's kind of jumped the gun a bit, is a potion of night vision. So that you add a nether wart, as per usual.
Don't you mean invisibility?
Yeah, potion of invisibility. Sorry, not night vision. Just done night vision. Potion of. So this will give you awkward potions, like I said before. There we are. So if we add another golden carrot, which will make night vision potions. So you have to make a night vision potion to make a invisibility potion. That's why they were both added at the same time. Probably. It's probably the reason behind it.
Teehee.
Yeah. So the other thing, so that will give you potions of night vision, and then if we add a fermented spider eye as the third and final item, unless you want to make it a splash potion or make it last longer, which you do gunpowder or redstone, or upgrade it. No, you can't upgrade it. Upgrading is just glowstone. If you want me to do a video on brewing, just leave it down in the comments below.
I know how I'm going to be trolling.
So yeah, these are potions of invisibility. So I am now completely invisible, as you can see. I can only see, so if I'm holding nothing, everything you can see is particles. And Lenny, because he's invisible and he's wearing armour, he's showing off the new dye of armour. He's actually a floating pile of armour. And now he's completely disappeared. Oh no, he's just a pair of trousers. Lovely. Right, so the next item is. So these next items are. Next few items are all to do with well, one is to do with the next item is to do with the nether, I should say. So next item is nether quartz or nether quartz ore. So if we go into the nether, it's a super flat. Obviously, because we're on super flat. Can we find any nether? Is there any nether quartz? Is there going to be any nether quartz? Is it going to be nice?
No.
So nether quartz usually spawns in the nether. This isn't very good demonstration. Yes, another quartz spawns in the nether. It's a very, very fast way of leveling up. You can get to level 30 in about 4 minutes mining it. Like if you're mining it constantly, it'd take you 4 minutes to get to level 30. Come on, TP. Why isn't it working? Because you just went through. There we are. And we're back. Right, so the nether quartz is found like that, and you have to put it. So if I get another furnace, a piece of coal, and some nether quartz, put it like that, this will give me 1 bit of nether quartz. There we are. So that's how you get nether quartz. Let me just empty my items. So that's how you get nether quartz.
We have also got a video of how to teleport.
Yeah, there'll be a video demonstrating how to teleport, because I know a few people are having problems with that.
You need to have voice preface lists
Yeah,
on.
we'll explain it in the video that we're going to do. So, the block of quartz is using the quartz that you get from the nether. It's just 4 bits of quartz, which gives you a quartz block, which looks like this. It's basically just a building material. That's all it's used for. So, quartz slabs is the next thing. Let me just get all the stuff. So, quartz slabs are these. A little of that. So, it's pretty good. Where are we? Quartz stairs. Again, like that. Whoops.
D.
Bust through the floor.
That one, hey.
Right,
No,
chiseled
it's good.
quartz blocks are made by 2 slabs on top of each other, so you need 2 slabs when you go into the crafting table to make them, and they look like this, so they have kind of like a maze pattern on them, which look pretty nice actually. And pillar quartz is 2 quartz blocks, block of quartz, sorry, on top of each other, which look like, oops, no, sorry, that's demonstrating something completely different. Mother Hubbard. Oh, that's how you do it, okay. So that's the quartz pillar block. So, the next thing, the next new item is what you saw me use down there when I was doing the anvil, is enchanted books. Now, so if we get a book, we put it into the enchantment table, and I choose level 30, I've got power IV, which is, isn't that a bow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I get a bow, oops, wrong way around, sorry. So that's cost me six levels of enchantment, and that's a bow with power 5 on it. So that's enchanted books. So next thing is carpet. So basically it's 2 bits of wool that you'll need, and it gives you carpet. It gives you 3 bits of carpet, and this is all the colours. All the colours of the the rainbow, so to speak. All the colours of Minecraft, anyway, made into carpet. So now this is the next 3 things are to do with they used to be in the game. Well, they're still in the game, so it's not used to be. They're in the game. They're already in the game before the update, this update has changed the recipes of them. So the first one is to make a book. It's no longer 3 bits of paper. It's 3 bits of paper and a piece of leather. So you may need a cow farm. Smooth sandstone recipe. I don't know what it was before, but that's the new recipe. It's 4 bits of sandstone, which gives you smooth sandstone. And chiseled sandstone is 2 slabs, and that gives you chiseled sandstone. And I'll explain more after the autosave, which was pretty lucky. So that's all the blocks, all the new blocks that are in the TU14 update. So now on to slight changes they've made, a few changes they've made. Well, 2 changes they've made. I know people have having problems with, or don't know how to do. So if I get leather armor, and I put leather armor on, obviously I'm still invisible, so I'll be a floating pile of armor. And I get like, I don't know, get 4 different pieces of 4 different colours of dye. So this is how you dye armor. So you have to be wearing it, and then you go over to the one you want to dye, and then you press X when you're hovering over it with a piece of dye. So I can dye all of my armor different colours. There we are. like a rainbow accident. So, oh my god, you've splashed the dogs. So Lenny's made the dogs invisible, which is not helpful. So let me just spawn more wolves in, so we can. Lenny, stop it. So we can actually see what we're doing. So if I get bones, and I tame one of these fellas. So I know people like having like separate dogs, like different dogs. Like I don't know, you can have like a different family of dogs. So now you can actually dye their collars. So this one over here is going to have an orange collar, as you can see it changed, and this one over here is going to have a
Blue.
yellow collar. You know, a blue collar if you want to tame a dog. So that works. So that works with all of the all of the colours. Sorry. The only thing, the way you have to do it is to basically, when you have a tame dog, you basically right-click with a piece of dye in your hand, and it will turn that colour. Lenny, do me a favour and make my dog that's sitting down invisible. So the thing with a invisible dog which has a collar on it, this is any a collar. So I don't know if I just tame one of the other dogs before you turn it invisible. So there we are. There's a make them invisible. All of them. All of them. There we are. So that's a dog with a normal collar. So that's a red collar, yellow collar, and orange collar. So that's the so you can actually still see where your dogs are even though they're invisible. So if you have a visible potion accident, you'll know where the dogs are still, sort of.
I can go and troll people.
You'd have to make a potion of invisibility first. Yeah. So.
Can I make one while Tom's around?
Not to turn the fucking animals invisible. Right. So.
That would be funny though.
Another new way to place items. You can actually place logs sideways. So if you basically if you're clicking on the floor and it will place the direction you're looking. I can place it like so. The only way to place the way to place them still standing up is to basically jump while you do it. That's the only way, I think. Because I think if you're close to it and you look down, it still places it sideways. So that's the only way to do it. Yeah. So that has been the TU14 item and a few like more items that have changed video. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like rating would be appreciated. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more videos coming out on to do with the TU14, like teleporting and other videos. No, I think it's actually is it only teleporting? Yeah, it's only teleporting, and there'll be others if we find more things that we haven't said in this video. So, yeah, like I said, if you have liked the video, like rating would be appreciated. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to share this video on Facebook and Twitter and Google. I think you should, yeah, you can share on Google. So to let your friends know about the new update and the new items and some things you can do in the new update. So yeah, down in the description below there'll be a link to
the dogs are back.
Hey, the dogs are back. The invisibility potions wore. Oh god. So yeah, in the description below there'll be a link to the previous episode, which is previous episode of the TU14 update, which is where we took a tour of the tutorial world. The tutorial world is exactly the same as it was before. It's just got new items in it. What?
I don't think
no, you won. You were off Xbox at that point. So yeah. Also in the description below there will be a link to Facebook and Twitter. If you go and follow us on there, you'll know when the new video is out and you know what we're up to. Also in the description below there will be a link to our vlogging channel. If you go and follow us on there, you also know what we're up to because every single time we do meetups, live events, or live streams, or we just go out places. I don't know. We will do vlogs, so you'll know what we're up to constantly. So Lenny's just splashing me with potions. Is it potions of invisibility you're splashing me with?
Yep.
Yeah, constantly 6 minutes of invisibility. Lovely. So,
what about this?
What, night vision? Yeah. So, that's been it. We'd just like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.